as we begin the journey of Yaakov and Esav, which there's so much to say about Yaakov and Esav. And one thing just to share with everybody is to try and keep yourselves open to learn about Yaakov and Esav. This is for your life in general, because a lot of times we have these memes, we have these constricted, locked-in understandings of Yaakov and Esav, bad and good, from childhood. And as we get older, we want to develop our understanding of the Torah, of what the Torah is teaching us, and who was Yaakov and who was Esav. It's not as simple as it seems, or as simple as maybe in second grade or fourth grade or high school. And one of the important things as we develop is to really develop our understanding for ourselves, to understand what happened to Esav, what was the difference? Twins, as the tzaddikim tell us in the first Rashi, that it says, Eila told us Yitzchak, Yaakov ve'Esav ha'amurim beparsha. What? Rashi has to teach us who's going to be in the parsha. Just read a few psukim, and you'll see that it's Yaakov and Esav in the parsha. So the tzaddikim tell us that really it was supposed to be split, 6 shvatim to Esav and 6 shvatim to Yaakov. That really Yaakov and Esav were going to be a team. And whatever happened, that Yaakov took all 12, and it wasn't 6 and 6. I don't know if we're going to talk so much about that today, but it's important to know that the story of Yaakov and Esav is a very complex story. Esav is someone who we have to learn about, who we have to understand what went wrong and how we can learn from that. One of the things that I want to talk about today, just for a few minutes, it's Mamash Min Hashamayim Shuie. I'm not saying this to be cute, but I think I would have said this anyway, but now that I'm going to say it, it's even better. And everyone's going to be like, come on, there's no way this is the pshat. But they say that Esav, we all know that Esav had a lot of hair. He had a lot of hair. That's what it says. The Torah says, we know that. He's Ish Seyar. He's got a lot of hair. And Yaakov Avinu is Ish Chalak. Yaakov Avinu had a nice haircut. And the tzaddikim talk about the difference between having a lot of hair, and not having a lot of hair. And Shuie, this is my beginning thing that I want to tell you and share with everybody, that it's ironic. Nothing's ironic. It's from Hashem. I just say it as ironic to give haircuts. Because they say the pshat in Esav having a lot of hair, the tzaddikim tell us that when someone has a lot of hair, and of course this doesn't mean practically if you have a lot of hair, that's all chitzoni. It's what the hair represents. That the hair represents that a person is stuck. I'm stuck. Because if something goes in your hair, then it gets stuck in your hair. It's hard to get it out. And that Esav, the language of Esav is asui, he's made. He is stuck. That is who he is. There's no way to get out of it. There's no way to change. One of the challenges that Esav had was determinism. That he was, right, as Freud brought into the world for good and for bad, Sigmund Freud, I don't know, we can't say something bad, he's a Yid, so it would be Lashon Hara. But one of the negatives of determinism is you are who you are and you can't change. Your Esav means I have all this hair and I can't change. Yaakov Avinu is we could shave it all off. And Ish Chalak means it goes and it hits you and it just falls right off. A Yid realizes Yisrael Afal Pi Shechata is Yisrael, which means a person's Averos don't stick. Esav teaches that a person's Averos stick. And you are who you are, and what you've done, and it's stuck to you. Yaakov Avinu, after you go into the barber shop, you go in and you get shaved off, so then everything is just clean. Chalak is smooth. smooth and smooth as can be. So I thought it was very appropriate for us to, I'm not saying goodbye. We're not saying goodbye to Shuie. I wrote a little bit of a poem. I'm not such a poem guy, a little bit. I wrote a little something for Shuie. Could we can get a beat out of it. I was thinking a poem, but the Olam probably would want it to be more of a rap. I have my rap career, not for now. Usually I save it, even though we did it like the first music night. But I just wanted to share something about Shuie, and really something very deep about Shuie and for all of us. It's not just about Shuie. It's about learning all of us. You know what? I'll sing it. I'll do it for Shuie. I'll do it. I do want to say I got some help from ChatGPT, so it's not fully mine, but it's mostly mine. It's mostly mine. That I will say. Here we go. Where is this? Yeah, I'll take a beat. We'll see. We'll see if it works with a beat. I'm not sure. Where is this? How come I can't find it? Private phone. First of all, it's amazing to see Avi Friedman is here. Avi, welcome back. And of course, Simcha Schwartz. It's always great to see you. Okay, are we ready? I have no idea. I'm not sure. Yeah. Okay, here we go. To Yehoshua Shalem, Shuie Leifer, a poem for the yeshiva, from the yeshiva with love and pride. Will you give me a beat? I'll flow it. Plus, Rabbi Schick's here, so he'll help me. Yeah, let go. There we go. Shalom Yahweh. 3 years ago, a spark walked in with a gentle voice and a quiet grin. Not loud, not showy, but full of grace. A soul so real. You lit the place. You came to grow, to learn, to rise, but gave us all far greater, a greater prize. Not just a student, a light, a friend, a brother, a blessing that doesn't end. You loved with ease. You judged no soul. You saw the person. You saw the whole. No matter the background, the look, the past, you brought love first, never came last. You walked these halls, this yeshiva with an open heart. Kindness was your truest art, respectful, warm, and always near. You made each person feel sincere. Your midos shone, refined and deep, the kind of heart one prays to keep. In your ways, a kiddush Hashem, a crown of honor for all of them. Your hands now turn to clippers' blades, but your mission's deeper than just fades. Each cut, each smile, each seat you fill will carry warmth and quiet will. You're going out across the seas to bring Hashem to Barber seats, to show the world that Torah shines in every place, in all designs. And Omer Adam in your ears, songs of joy and past and tears. A Yid who loves, who laughs, who gives. You show the world how a Ben Torah lives. To me, you're not just one who came, but someone who uplifted the name. A talmid, yes, but also more. You touched my life to the very core. So as you leave this holy land, know you go with 1,000 hands of bracha, pride, and love so true. This yeshiva will always be a part of you. Yehoshua Shalem, whole in name and soul. Go shine your light, go play your role. Because what you've built will never fade, even as the scissors trade.
gosh, that was beautiful. Oh my gosh. That was awesome.
Love you.
Come say something. Come say something. Oh, what? Say something. You want to say one thing? You can say one now. One thing. Come on, Shuie. You'll feel good. Come on. One thing. No? Come on. You can say. Come on. All right, now. From the mountain valley to the deep blue sea. Okay, I'll say that. From kings, from queens, from queens, from kings. Okay, anyone else want to say something, please?
I'll say something.
Yes.
Let's see. My first week I came to Waterbury. I was in Shuie's room. He welcomed me in. Like I was a new guy, and he just put me into the friend group. I became a lot closer to him when I came to Fisher's. We went to the gym together a little bit. Didn't last maybe like 2 months. It's pretty good. I'm getting haircuts for you for like 4 years. So I'm gonna need try to figure out where to get haircuts. So I come to Woodford, and yeah, you're so sweet. I'm honored to have you as a friend. You'll be missed, but I'll be back in America in a month, so I'll come to Lakewood. Yeah, a little foreshadow. Yeah, it's been a real journey. It's been a hell of a ride. It's crazy.
What's that? Ari.
This is straight off the cuff. I'm not prepared at all, but I think it's just really true to me, and like I feel very strongly. I respect you like a ton, like probably one of the biggest people in the world to me. Like how much I respect you, and like your loyalness to me, and like how much you've been there for me is like crazy. And my gratitude towards you is unreal, and I really gonna miss just chilling with you. Just the comfort and safety I feel with you is like it's very healing and refreshing, and like it really is a lot for me. And like even now, I'm like thinking about how you're not gonna be here. It's really hitting me hard right now, and yeah, I'm really gonna miss you, Shuie.
Awesome.
Commissioner. So me and Shuie, we grew up kind of in the same neighborhood, same day camp together. Oh yeah, the same. Yeah, we did. Same learning group that we did, the whole journey. We uncrossed paths again in Waterbury. We were 3 friends in Waterbury. It's very cool coming here and seeing Shuie here. It was like we had a year separation. I stayed in Waterbury, he moved on. We were left together the whole time in Waterbury. Then he went to fishing class and married the song. Shuie is an incredible friend. Somebody who, it's like hard to explain because Shuie's like, it's very easy to explain actually. Shuie's somebody who has his lines, his boundaries, and he won't go over his boundaries, but also do anything that he feels is right for the people that around him. And there's no like if he feels something that I should be doing for you, it's getting done, it's happening. When Shuie asked me to be his roommate, it was huge for me. It was I don't know, for me at least personally, it was very big. And I'm very thankful that I'm here and that I spent last 2.5 months at Shuie. Not very excited that he's leaving, but everyone has their things that they want to do in life, and it's always time to move on, I guess. And I'm very thankful to have Shuie as a friend.
Shuie, I want to say something. Thank you for your inspiration. Thank you for making me a better person to be seeing on a daily basis. And I really appreciate it. Thank you.
I think I just want to share another thing, Shuie. One of the things that we know, and this is something that I've always mentioned about Shuie, as why I would shout out Shuie probably from the most of anyone from the last few years consistently, is that we know the reason we're in Gullus is because of Bein Adam L'Chavero. We know that the reason we are still here and Mashiach hasn't come is because of our relationships with people. And a Yid, a Jew, smells so good. A Yid smells so good. Not always do we see that because we're in Gullus. And a lot of times being a Jew and being a Yid doesn't look so good. And we don't have the pride of what it is to be a Jew, to be like a model Kiddush Hashem. To me, Shuie, I don't know why. I don't think I could write it down. It was nice to put my thoughts together today a little bit. But I think it's something very subtle of how a person, as the Mishnah in Pirkei Avos says, Hu Haya Omer. Many times it says, Hu Haya Omer. And it says something beautiful about something that one of the tzaddikim teaches us. And I think it's not so much what you say, it's just your being of who you are. Hu Haya Omer. His essence says that. And I think that what this yeshiva is built on, and I think Yiddishkeit is the same. It's built on being a pleasing, pleasant, sweet, just good person. Just a good person. I think the Gemara says that when someone passes away, if he's an Adam Kasher, somebody who doesn't cry for just a regular good guy, you don't cry, and you have to wait till the person is this great, great guy. So the Gemara says negative things about that. And I think one of the pshatim I heard is because we a lot of times think to be a good Yid and to be a good Yid in the eyes of Hashem, that it's all complicated. And when you see a person who is just a good guy, just a good person, just a person you want to be around. I want to tell everybody something also. Shuie, I don't want to embarrass you, Shuie, but it's a compliment. I'm going to go. Shuie gives me musar. Shuie has given me musar many times. Shuie can come to me and we can have a real conversation, and he could challenge me. But he does it in the most respectful, in the nicest, in the most sincere way that it's almost, I'm not going to trigger you, Shuie. Shuie, you would be an amazing Rebbe, right? The reason you already are an amazing Rebbe. Why? Yeah. Right. Because that's what it's about. When you know someone cares about you and they're sincere, it has nothing to do with anything external. We don't have anything. We're awesome. We're all awesome. And it's just a chizuk. It's a chizuk. We usually don't do a whole thing, but the reason we're celebrating Shuie is because Shuie, to me, is a Kiddush Hashem for the Jewish people. I know, Zach, you said, Amir Hashem, you're going to join him in America, boo, exactly, soon. I still have my prayers. I still have my prayers for Shuie, and I'm going to say it publicly, Amir Hashem, I know one thing about Shuie. One thing about Shuie is he loves Eretz Yisrael and he loves the Jewish people. And I have no doubt when we said the other day on Wednesday, we were talking about when I was saying, okay, Shuie, how much you need to run a business, right? Okay, I happen to have picked you, but maybe I was, asking some questions, right? How to be, to run a business. Emir Hashem, Shuie will come back here. I have no doubt. Emir Hashem, I have no doubt he'll be back sooner than he thinks. What? Yeah. Rabbi Liefer. Okay, Hashem should help us all. If anybody wants to share something else. Binyamin, where did Binyamin go? Yeah.
You still have a date to offer him a good job that's worth the money.
What? Yeah, what did you say? I didn't hear what you said.
You still have a date.
Yeah, exactly. Mirz Hashem. Mirz Hashem. Hashem should help us all. Where did? Yeah. We're gonna do a halacha Shuie. You'll quick something. No, nothing. Shuie. Okay, good. One thing. Yeah.
I'd like to say one thing. I would probably be thank you, Rabbi, for really giving me like a real home the past 3 years. Fisher's really been my home, and it's like crazy. It's crazy what Teshuvah has done for me and like fully accepted me here. And I really feel like here I have a place like I can really just be myself. I'll say one thing, like this yeshiva is like we're a religious institution. It's a yeshiva. And most yeshivas, like when they have like their agenda, so we want you to come out a certain way, we want you to do one thing, and if you don't fit that, then like, sorry, like find another place. That's been my experience with a lot of other yeshivas. And I've never had that here. Here, like, Rebbe really created a space where, like, yeah, yeshiva has their agenda, what they want, but there's also a space where everyone can really do their own thing and work on the things that they want to work on, which was like really cool to me to like be able to have my own space and to be accepted for who I am. And I think I thrive because of that. Work on the things I want to work on.
Awesome. Can we have a little, man? Na. Hey.